Greetings, beautiful people, and welcome to Nanaba's Kitchen. Recently, I shared diri jonjon, which is a black mushroom rice dish from Haiti. I must say it was quite a delightful dish to enjoy, to put together, and I actually paired it with this red snapper coconut curry. So for the recipe, we're going to need 3 medium-sized red snapper fish. The fishmonger has already removed the scales and also gutted it. I just need to put some finishing touches on it, and let me show you how I go about that. First, I remove the fins with the kitchen shears, which always does the job properly. And for the tail, I like to follow the shape of it for presentation reasons, just like so. Now in here is this bloody area I like to remove. Right here. Your fish is going to have a better fragrance, a fresher fragrance if you clean this part out. So you go in with a blunt knife and just scrape it out. Okay, I'm going to do that for all 3. Take the juice of a lime or lemon and clean the gut area. A quick review of our ingredients are 3 cleaned red snapper fish, fresh green seasoning, coconut milk, and for our vegetables, have a leek, 1 russet potato, some bell peppers, onion. We also have, for heat and fragrance, 1 Scotch bonnet chili. For the spices and seasonings, of course, we have a pinch of salt to taste, tamdoori masala, fish masala, white pepper crush, and onion and garlic granules. We will also be needing the juice of a lime or lemon. We are going to incorporate a little bit of thyme. Lastly, but certainly not the least, we are going to be needing some cooking olive oil or fat of choice. Okay, so we're going to pat our fish so it's not too slippery. It's harder to work with when it's slippery. So I'm just patting them off the excess water. And next thing we're going to do is score it. This way our seasonings and spices can reach the bone. So we're scoring the fish, and I like to score it all the way to the bone. So I stop when I feel the bone. And scoring is also an opportunity for me to make the fish look prettier. So I like to score it just like so. Flip and do likewise on the other side. This is ready to go. So now we have a beautiful dry rub. Now we're going to season it from the belly first. I like to do that just so I know that I have done that. It's important to season the belly so that way the fish gets seasoned from the inside out. And then I also like to open the scoring incisions and fill them up with a dry rub. Now we'll take some of our fresh green seasoning, which has garlic, peppers, scallions, and lots of parsley, and just smear the inside or stuff the inside, and pat some also on both sides. Get some of this fresh herbaceous garlicky essence on the fish before heat is introduced. Now, I don't think we can show this fish any more love than we already have. Smells good, looks good, and ready to be cooked. We're going to prep the leek. I like to cut them into rings and then wash them afterwards. I love leeks in my savory dishes. They are amazing. They bring onion without really having onion. So if you're not an onion lover, try leeks. You might just love it. And I sprinkle some flour onto my leeks to clean them. Love them, but you have to clean them properly because in between the layers are a lot of impurities. Dirt, let's be specific here. Dirt, because it came from the earth. It's like onions, all right? So you want to separate those layers as you wash them. And what happens is the flour, it uses its density to pull all of those impurities to the bottom of the bowl. All right, you saw it. Gross. So yeah, we wash it very well, rinse it again, and then it's ready to be used. Prepping the rest of my ingredients, I have my onion and I'm just going to give it a quick chop. Now I'll also be chopping up my bell peppers, followed by my potatoes. My potatoes, I'm going to peel them, and then I'm going to also dice them. Rinse them well, and we will be ready to cook in no time. Enjoy the process, friends. Now, I almost forgot about the chili. The chili, this is a Scotch bonnet chili, by the way. I do not want any heat at all from it. I just really want its flavor, its essence. So I'm going to remove the seeds and the membrane inside it as well and give it a rough chop. And that is ready to go. So let's cook, friends. All right, for the sauce, we're going to need a few more ingredients. I have my chunky green chili sauce, which has ginger in it. And ginger is really necessary in this recipe. I also need some tomato paste, curry powder, because we're making a curry sauce, and some more tandoori masala. And we're going to begin the cooking on medium-low heat. First, pour in a very shallow film of cooking olive oil, and we're going to pan-sear the fish, all right? We're pan-searing. Now, make sure your heat is not too high. It has to be medium-low. Otherwise, you're going to burn all the good stuff you have on the fish. All right? And lay them in. Try not to let them be touching each other as much as possible so that we don't develop broth. All right? And then cook at least 4 minutes on each side. 4 minutes before flipping. And cook 4 minutes again on the other side. And the fish will be ready. All right, so we've flipped. We're going to cook it some more on the other side, and then we'll take it out of the pan and set it aside for now. And then we'll start making the curry sauce. Yummy, full of vegetables and so much flavor. It's going to get you dancing in that kitchen before the food is even cooked. Oh yeah, this was so good. And I really hope that you grab your ingredients, gather your ingredients, and get to cooking. Now in this flavorful oil, we pour in our diced potatoes. We're going to fry them until they are softened and almost golden brown. And then we'll go in with our tomato paste. That way we can start building on flavor and developing that curry. Now, after adding the tomato paste, we're going to cook it for about 2 minutes, followed by the curry and the tandoori masala. Now, for tandoori masala, you want to go to an Indian shop close by, all right, in your vicinity there, and grab the best one they have. Ask, they'll tell you, all right? They always know. Okay, this one is from Zanzibar. My husband was recently there and he brought me a whole bunch of goodies. Now, if you know Zanzibar, they have a spice market over there and it's amazing. Now, I'm going in with all the rest of my aromatics and fresh produce that I prepped before. So I've gone in with the onions, the chili that I chopped up, as well as the thyme. Thyme goes very well with fish, by the way, because of that citrusy essence it has, that mild citrusy essence. And now I've gone in with my green seasoning. My green seasoning ingredients comprise garlic, flat leaf parsley, peppers, scallions, and chili. All right, so I cook that down for about a minute. Then I go in with my coconut milk. All right. We're making the curry sauce. Our coconut curry sauce is coming together right before your eyes. And let me tell you, the taste is phenomenal. Beautiful flavors. Beautiful, light, yummy flavors. Now let's season. After adding each layer, you want to taste. As you cook, you want to taste. You want to make sure your food is seasoned properly, all right? Now, seasoning is a matter of preference. So don't ask me the amount of salt I used, because what might taste good to me might not taste good to you. So taste as you go and adjust accordingly. Now let's go in with all of our chopped bell peppers and the onions. All right. All right, and now fold it in. We do not want to overcook these vegetables at all. So we're just going to stir it to make it a homogeneous mixture. And then we're going to throw the fish in. Not really throw them. You want to be very gentle with this type of fish. Now I tasted again, and I realized I needed more seasoning. So I went in and seasoned to taste. Now I'm going to go in with the fish. And be very gentle with red snapper because it's very delicate, all right? They're too pretty. We don't want to tear them up. So yes, slide them in. Perfect. And oh, I love how they slid in beautifully. And then you want to go in with your fresh citrus juice. I'm using lime today, but you can also use lemon. Fish needs tartness. Simple as that. Try it. You'll love it. If you haven't tried it before, you must. You'll love it. Now throw the lid on and cook for just about 2 minutes. Done. And you will be serving shortly. And there you have it. That is all she wrote. Just before serving, sprinkle on some green. You want to garnish your dish so it looks even more presentable. So I use some parsley, which I gave it a rough chop, and our diri jonjon is also ready. So we're going to serve a healthy amount of that first, and then the fish curry will go on top. The only thing that I feel is missing here is some fried plantain, Kiliwili style. Yes, spiced, ripened, and fried to perfection. That's the only thing I feel is missing here, but it was still yummy even without the fried plantains, friends. Now look at this right here. Isn't she lovely? Oh, she is so, and she knows. She knows she's lovely. Friends, I hope I have inspired you to try this recipe. And if you're interested in learning how I made the Haitian black mushroom rice, you must watch that video. It's already been uploaded recently. And I purchased the black mushroom from Amazon.com. They have it in a variety of brands. So check it out and try it and come back with your feedback. Trust me, if you try this recipe, you will not be disappointed. You will love it through and through, friends. Now it's served and ready to be dug into. So you're all invited. This bite is for you all. Moist fish, flavorful sauce. Textures are all working in harmony. There's freshness here, there's crunch here and there. Just absolute balance. Make it a great day, friends and family. And as always, have fun, especially in that kitchen, and happy cooking.